We're at the 9th annual International Classic Game Tournament, and I'm here with Mr. Walter Day. Mr. Day, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
And I was wondering, since we are here at the Definitive Arcade Game Tournament, what is your role here today, and have you been to most of these, if not all of them?
Well, I've been to 8 out of 9 of these events, and my role, and this year, is hardly anything at all. I'm just here handing out some free gifts to people that were commissioned by Billy Mitchell, the famous video game player, who actually was the video game player of the century. And he made some gifts, some posters, and some different hot sauce bottles that are going to be handed out as gifts when they have the final ceremonies today, Sunday, the last day of the event.
Now, I was wondering, I understand that you have a second book that has just come out.
Oh, yeah. The Book of Records came out in 1998. We've been doing scorekeeping for 26 years, but our only book of records come out in 1998. Now, after all these years of scorekeeping for the whole worldwide video game industry, we have so many records and there's so many games to track. Essentially, there's almost 100,000 games now. And we have so many scores that we had to split our world record book up into a companion set of 3 volumes: the arcade book, the PC gaming book, and the home console book. So we came out with the first one, which is the arcade volume, which came out yesterday on June 2nd. And it's been like 9 years, 4 months essentially, since the first edition came out. So this is the second edition, but the arcade volume of that 3-volume set. It's a 758-page book, and it's already being sold on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and stuff like that. So it's a very, very well-received book, and people have been looking forward to it, and there's thousands and thousands of scores in it, and there's 262 video game champions and pinball champions that are honored with little biographies and little feature boxes throughout the book. So it'll be an interesting little bit of history as well as a high score book.
Now, I understand, this book is affiliated with Twin Galaxies, of course. Your organization that you started, if I'm not mistaken, back in 1981.
1981 is when Twin Galaxies was born. It was born as an arcade, which became an arcade chain in the Iowa, Missouri, Illinois area. Within 2 months of our existence, we became the scorekeeper for the world of video game playing because no one was keeping track of the scores, and we recognized a need, so we filled that need, and so we were the arcade world scorekeeper for all those years, and we still continue that same service for the whole worldwide industry even today, 26 years later.
Now, how did you become affiliated with this specific tournament here up in New Hampshire at Funspot?
Ken Sweet, a local video game player, was involved at a contest at Aladdin's Castle locally, and he talked to Gary Vincent, the manager of this place, and told him Twin Galaxies would like to see people going for records in this area. So those two cooked up this event, and we came to it, and we've been a part of it ever since, and it now has grown to be the definitive, most celebrated arcade championship probably in the world. Now in its 9th year, and of course it'll probably keep going on and on and on, and maybe 50 years from now, maybe it'll be its 59th edition of the Funspot Classic Arcade Championship.
Now, you are known very much for being the person who has originated the high scores, being the bookkeeper for the high scores, if you will. Now, as a gamer yourself, do you gravitate towards a specific game? Do you like arcade games over console games? And is there anything in your collection in particular that stands out?
Interestingly, I don't play video games because I don't have the time to play video games because I'm so busy doing Twin Galaxies. It takes so much work and time and effort to do the scorekeeping, the verification, all the administrative works. I actually do more administration than anything. All the verification is done by the different referees. In fact, I know less and less and less about video games now more than ever.
Now that the book has come out, and the 9th annual tournament's about to end. What do you have on play or in store for the rest of the year? Do you have any new projects coming that you're looking forward to?
Well, actually, my own personal life is beginning to barge into the scene because I actually write science fiction novels, and I'm a musician. I'm a composer. I'm going to be getting up on the stage and singing and performing my own songs. So that's what's dear to my heart, and that's what I look forward to next. I got the book out. Other people will start working on the console book and on the PC gaming book, and in time those will come out too. So I'm looking forward, because this has all been a labor of love. When I produced this book actually wasn't done with the idea it would make money, simply because it probably won't, because it's kind of like a niche book, and it's hard to get a book sold in any big way in the video game industry, in my opinion. So essentially, I did it as a labor of love, and now I've done it so I can move on to be doing things that are more important to me in my personal life, because I just spent 26 years serving almost as a gift to the society, being the video game scorekeeper.
Well, Mr. Day, I got to say, for that service, thank you very much. It is an honor to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And
I look forward to seeing Retroware TV.
Thank you very much. Take care and enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.